TikTok went dark on the 19th. Everyone crashed out, and President Trump is President Trump again. Let's talk about it. Hi, my name is Angelique. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things breaking news. So first of all, TikTok. We know TikTok, owned by ByteDance, needed to sell their U.S. entity to a U.S. buyer, or they needed to go away. There was no buyer. O'Leary said he was going to buy it. They said Musk was going to buy it. Meta was going to buy it. Everybody was going to buy it. Nobody bought it. And the Supreme Court told TikTok, if you don't go dark on the 19th, you're going to be fined $5,000 per 170 million users. So it's like $1 million a day, because they have other companies in the US that help them operate the app. Oracle holds the servers, PayPal pays the creators, blah, blah, blah. So TikTok, Lemonade, and CapCut all needed to go away midnight the 19th. So TikTok was like, yeah, we don't know about that. So we're gonna pull the plug right now. So they pulled the plug way before midnight, and they were down for 12 hours. And then they came back up. But wait, not before. Couple days before that, everyone knew that the ban was being upheld. So everyone, United States users, hopped their asses over to Red Door, Little Red Notebook, whatever you want to call it, in China, and say, here's our data. You can take it. We don't care. We want TikTok. So Little Red Notebook is supposed to be comparable to TikTok in China. Everyone hopped over there. The whole app is in Mandarin. Everybody was like, we're going to learn Mandarin. And the people on that app, the Chinese people on that, were helping us learn Mandarin. They were so welcoming and funny. I'm over there. They're so much fun. And so Senator Cotton, who hurt him when he was a little boy, because he was like, you guys can go over there if you want to. We'll just ban them. Why are y'all so hell-bent on TikTok going away? Oh, wait, is it because we get real news in real time and you can't have us only rely on your legacy media? Because on TV, we only see what you want us to see. On TikTok, we see everything. Protests, people in the street. We know what's going on in other countries. We learn how great the people in China are living, and their cost of living is amazing. Their streets are clean. We're like they played us. So Cotton was like, you go over there, we're going to ban you over there too. So all of this is happening. TikTok goes down for 12 hours. That's it. And then here comes TikTok again. Meanwhile, it's a different kind of TikTok. The photos, the videos, poor quality, pixelated. The For You page looks crazy. We're seeing people we ain't never seen before talking about things we don't care about. Facebook is now on TikTok. IG is now on TikTok. The CEO of TikTok has now changed his title in the profile to just TikTok. He took CEO away. When you go on Facebook, you can now link your Facebook to your TikTok. Why? Why would competitors want their users to be able to share their stuff on their platforms? So I started thinking, well, maybe the conspiracy or the speculation that Meta bought TikTok could potentially be true. Because as you go through Google's free, you can see that every senator, every person that voted to ban TikTok purchased Facebook stock within the last 3 to 6 months. So y'all knew that y'all knew it was going to get banned. Y'all knew we weren't going to be able to use TikTok, but you didn't think we were going to run over to a Chinese app and give them our information. Meanwhile, they already had it. Temu, Shein. I mean, when you try to get, when you log on to Red Door, it only asks you for your name and your phone number. It doesn't even ask you for your email address because they already have it. Oh, and by the way, how many times did we get our stuff breached on Facebook back in the day? Didn't we just get our socials hacked on AT&T? I think it was AT&T just this past summer. So you're not protecting our data, our security threat. You're not doing any of that. You want to be able to control what we see. And you want to keep your narrative alive. And that's what the people were saying on TikTok. We're not falling for the okie doke. No. So then people started saying, well, it looks like Meta bought TikTok because the new TikTok looks just like IG. IG changed their squares to rectangles. So when you go to the Reels, it looks like TikTok. You can now link TikTok to Facebook. Facebook's now on TikTok. All of the signs were pointing to we're on a Meta algorithm. Because why would the TikTok algorithm be all jacked up? Oh, it's because it was down and it needs time to boot back up. And why are people saying that they took the servers offline and they pointed them to Facebook in Utah? So is TikTok now owned by Meta? So I can tell you right now, if TikTok is owned by Meta, we're going to be really great Red Door users. So all that happened the day before President Trump was sworn in. He gets sworn in. They have the whole thing in the Capitol because it's freezing outside and it's too cold. He gets sworn in and oops, he forgot to put his hand on the Bible. So that was a talking point for the other side. And then soon as he was done, he does his inaugural speech. And boy, did he ruffle the Dems and the liberals' feathers. He said he's going to write into law that there's only male and female. He's going to shut down that app that the illegals that were coming across the border, there was an app they could log on to so they can start getting all the free shit. He shut that app down already. The Border Patrol, they're already at the border. They might as well have closed the damn gate by now. And he was gonna write an executive order to reverse all of Biden's executive orders. What was the other big one? Male and female, closing the border. Oh, all of the cartels are now going to be deemed global terrorists. So he said that. And now the Democrats are all up. They're all up in arms. Their feathers are ruffled. And my thing is, he said he was going to do all of this when he was campaigning, and the United States people still voted for him. So I don't know why everybody's so shocked. Did they think he wasn't going to do what he said he was going to do? Because he said it and he's doing it. And then the kicker is, there were all of these little parties going on, and Elon Musk jumped on stage and he was so excited about, heading up Doge. He did some type of gesture that looked very like German, and people have lost their minds. And the interesting thing is, I liked Elon, and I thought him and Vivek Ramaswamy was going to be heading up the Doge was going to be a good idea because Elon is a good businessman. But after the election, something about him, I don't think I am down with the Elon Musk guy anymore. Like, there's something about him, the way he presents himself, that's kind of suspicious to me. And I'm not saying that thing he did was what it was or whether it wasn't. That's not what I'm talking about. There's something about him that I don't trust anymore. And so it's all over the news that I don't know if it's on the news anymore, but it's all over social media that he made this gesture that was very reminiscent to a German gesture, and people are up in arms about it. So that all happened yesterday. I think Trump needs to keep an eye on that guy because there's something about him that's rubbing me the wrong way. And I don't like the fact that these electric cars can be turned off whenever they want to turn them off. So the United States government is going to try to keep TikTok banned because essentially it's banned. Trump is saying that he's going to sign an executive order to make a 90-day stay so that they can find a U.S. buyer. And his proposal is for it to be a U.S. buyer that the United States will own 50% of it, like a venture capital deal. Cool. But I think Meta bought the app. So unless that conversation between Zuckerberg and Trump at Mar-a-Lago a couple of weeks ago was them pinning that deal, where are they going to get a buyer from? They would have to get a bunch of investors. Oh, but wait, 60% of the TikTok U.S. investors are United States investors. They're international companies who buy into United States companies. So essentially, TikTok is already 60% owned by the United States. Did you know that? So yeah, that was interesting. So the inauguration, aside from the little hiccup with Trump not putting his hand on the Bible and people saying, oh my God, look, we're doomed. And Elon making that gesture. Oh my God. And Trump, please watch that guy. It was pretty interesting. When he was doing his speech, a lot of people, he had tons of standing ovations. A lot of people were standing up, even the people on the left. And how about petty Kamala and petty Biden refused to stand up? Even when he was saying things that was beneficial to making this country great, they refused to stand up. It was the wildest thing. Now let's jump to fashion. Usha Vance looked amazing. She had these floral shaped earrings that had several levels of symbolism. You guys should Google it and see what it means. I thought it was beautiful. She was looking up at Vance when he was getting sworn in, like so proud of him. And she looked beautiful in this pink outfit. I mean, her hair was pulled back. Her kids were showing their ass at the end of the inauguration, at the parade that they had to have inside. But they were so cute. Melania Trump, like this woman is stunning. She had this hat on. I have all kind of images on my TikTok. I mean, stunning. Stunning. She's classy, she's sophisticated, she's beautiful, she's quiet spoken, she's iconic. And she is going to be a very different first lady this time than she was last time. That outfit was saying something, and whoever didn't get what she was saying, y'all gonna get it real soon. So these are my thoughts on what happened. You know, the TikTok thing was some kind of something out of some espionage thing, and the interesting part of it is they think we are not smart enough to figure it out, which is kind of sad. Anyway, I moved to France back last fall, so I'm just here. I've been here for a long holiday, and I'm going back in like another 4 weeks. And I can't wait to see what's going to happen with TikTok, because they got 90 days to find some 50% venture capital something investor, or else TikTok will be gone in the United States. The interesting thing is there's some people that send me messages. This one follower, as a matter of fact, who is in the Netherlands, she moved to the Netherlands like 2 months ago, and she changed all her stuff to the Netherlands. Like she has a new phone number, and she was not able to get on TikTok when it was down. So that's interesting that it was supposedly just a US outage. But I think that Meta bought TikTok. Follow me here, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing these updates weekly on Wednesdays, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time.